Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with my recap on Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you watch any of my videos on Love and Marriage Huntsville, this is one of the reality shows that I truly still enjoy watching. I think they have a lot of reality going on in their storylines. I think it is unfortunate some of the things that are going on, but I do think it is truly based on reality that is going on in their actual lives. So we open up this scene with Stormi, the new chick on the block, Melanie and Kimmie having lunch together. Now, let me say this about Stormi. I'm still trying to fill her out. I don't know exactly where she's coming from. I do know because every time they introduce someone new to a series, they gotta find their way. They gotta make their mark, especially if they want the network to pick them up for another season. Here's the thing. It's called Love and Marriage Huntsville. I would like to see a husband, but I do understand that a lot of times spouses, they're like, look, you want to sign up for that, but I do not. I do not want my life exposed on TV. So anyway, that's just my opinion. I also think to make her mark, she was prepared wholeheartedly to go after Tiffany. But I feel like Tiffany shut her down when she made that comment about 12 years old. So a lot of people want to say that Carlos Keene himself said there's nothing behind that. However, I'm giving that the side eye. I think there is something behind this whole 12-year-old comment. And the reason why I say that is when Tiffany said it, Stormi got up and she was done with the whole conversation. If you say something to me about when people are 12, if I don't know what you're talking about, I'm be like, I'm gonna sit there and be like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying 12? I wouldn't have got so emotional behind it. And ever since Tiffany said that, Stormi's energy against Tiffany has slowed down. That's my opinion. I'm going to keep my eye on this thing and see if any more comes out of that. So now Kimmie comes to the luncheon. She's feeling some type of way. She wants to talk to Melanie, but Kimmie, when she needs to use her words, when she needs to have a whole lot of energy, when she needs to puff her chest, she really doesn't do it. She backs down. And why do I say that? So she asks Melanie, she says, since when did you and Kiki, Tisa's cousin, become such good friends that you invited her to your, sorry guys, my phone is ringing. Let me put that on silence. Says, when did you become such good friends with Kiki that you invite her to your Christmas event? And so Melanie gives this whole roundabout story, how her and Kiki has always been friends and, they talk a lot and, that's why she was there. So Kiki gets invited. Tisa does not, and neither does Destiny. Now, Kimmie knows in her heart of heart that the only reason why Melanie invited Kiki to that event was to be messy. But instead of Kimmie using her words and saying to Melanie, stop it, girl, you full of it. You know you don't know her cousin that well, and you just brought her to the party to be messy. She doesn't say it to Melanie in her face. She gets gangster in the confessional, and she says it in the confessional. So instead of her addressing Melanie in real time, she does it in a confessional, and she says to Melanie, listen, I'm about to have a housewarming for Jalen. I really want you there. And Melanie asks her, well, is Martell coming? And so Kimmie is like, well, no, because you asked me before, if I invite you, don't invite him. And so Melanie wants to know, well, Kimmie, what made you have this epiphany? What made you just want to not invite him and you invite me? Sure, I will come. But where did this all come from? Because 2 seconds ago, you were saying how Martell was such a nice person. And so Kimmie wants to address the fact that, Martell is a little messy. He's surrounded by drama. Well, Martell was always surrounded by drama, Kimmie. But now you're pissed that this picture that your brother-in-law posted that proves that your husband lied at the reunion is causing a little tension and rift in the world, not in your family, You just mad that the fans know, the world knows that one, your husband didn't tell the truth, and that two is potential that what Coleslaw is saying could possibly be true. Now you're pissed about it, and now you want to have nothing to do with Martell. All right, Kimmie, we see where you're coming from. At least I see where you're coming from, and I'm gonna continue to give you the little side eye. But I will say this. All three of the ladies, and I said it before and I'll say it again, and the entire cast, I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and their makeup in that scene was flawless. They all look absolutely beautiful. So let's move on to the scene with Martell and Destiny. Here's my issue with Destiny. I'm not sure where she fits into this reality show anymore. Do not want her to lose her job, but I'm going to need her to come up with a storyline, because every time I see her, I don't want to hear about the demise of her and Melanie's relationship. It is what it is. It's over, Destiny. Move on. Maybe wait for the sun to go around the moon one more time, and then y'all will become friends again. But every single scene, I really don't want to hear about the demise of the relationship that you and Melanie used to have. Let's talk about something else. Let's do something else. And Martell, I get it. Some, divorces are messy. Breakups are messy. And for some people, they do need the friends to decide, are you team me or team him? Whether it be right, wrong, or indifferent, sometimes the friends have to pick a side, especially if it means that if they invite the both of y'all, it's going to be drama at the event. It is what it is, Martell. Welcome to divorce. I don't know what to tell you. So let's move on. So Tisa and her mom, have a scene. And what I do like 100%, because I think it is the name of the game for reality shows. Reality shows are not going to last forever. I hope that someone can send Nene Leakes the message. You have to get out of it what you can while you're in it. And when it's time for you to move on, whether you decided to move on or they decided they no longer wanted you to be a part of their franchise, go on gracefully, and hopefully you have set yourself up to still win after that moment in time is over. So that's what I like about Tisa and Marcel. And I do like that she is helping her mother have her own come up and maybe sustain her life on her own. So mom is trying to open her food truck. She got a little business license. And Tisa is going to have Marcel kind of mentor her. And she also told mom, come to the kitchen, see how the kitchen is run. And I love that. Now I think, listen, Tisa's mom, Miss Wanda, she is definitely built for reality TV. She is reality TV gold. If you're ever looking for a person to help you get ratings on your show, she's the type of character that will give you everything you're looking for in a reality show. So Tisa tells her mom, listen, Kiki and me got into it and it wasn't good. It wasn't cute. And so, Tisa's mom, Miss Wanda, is like a pit bull. If you dare say anything about her daughter, she's knocking on your door. She's coming to your house. She's calling your job. She's coming for you, okay? So Tisa has her own personal bodyguard, and it happens to be her mom. Now, Miss Wanda got a little crazy in a confessional talking about nobody's daughter is better than mine. Miss Wanda, wake up, sweetie. There's a lot of daughters and sons that will do the most in everything for their parents. Do you have a good daughter? Yes, but so does a whole lot of other people. So let's move on and let's go to Mel talking to Tiffany. Mel goes to see Tiffany, and Tiffany is going to look for her biological father, and Mel is going to go with her. It's going to be a girls' trip because Mel said in her time, people called her a detective. Well, people called her a detective. Excuse me, guys, my allergies are just kicking in. But people called her a detective, and I love Mel. So if that's the case, then Mel, then you must have known way early on that Martell was doing what he was doing with Coleslaw. But I'll move on for that. You the one said you was a detective, not me. And I love Mel. So Tiffany is going to go try to find her biological father. Here's the thing. Tiffany and her husband Louis, the Whitlows, they rubbed me the wrong way the first season. This season, Love and Marriage Huntsville producers seem to be giving us doses of them. And the doses that they giving me, I'm okay with it because I think they learned their lessons, that they came off the wrong way their first season. They seem to be trying to do it different this season. And listen, we got to forgive people, right? So I'm forgiving the Whitlows for the first season. I'm going to try to blur it out of my mind, and I'm going to try to give them a clean slate this particular season here. And with a clean slate, I'm going to say they're doing okay. She has a nice little romantic dinner moment, Tiffany, for her and her husband, so she could tell her husband that, you were supposed to go with me to help find my dad, but are you okay? I'm going to just make it a girls' trip between me and Melanie. He doesn't really seem to be okay with that, but stay tuned. We'll see how it all pans out. So now we have, what is her name? Miss Wanda going to see Kiki. And let me tell you something. That family got some strong genes because Kiki favors Miss Wanda a lot, right? So Kiki, I'm guessing, I want to say that Miss Wanda's brother, that's Kiki's daughter. And let me tell you a point that Kiki had. I think it is bad when family members want to pit cousins against each other. Oh, your cousin went to college and you're here being a bum doing nothing. Oh, your cousin got married and just had a baby. When are you going to get married? When are you going to have children? Oh, your cousin lives in $1 million mansion and you don't even have an apartment. Don't compare family members. Let everybody have their own journey. Because like Kiki said, because y'all want to keep pitting us against each other, y'all making us have a bad relationship, and we can actually have a good relationship because I'm not jealous of her, but y'all keep mentioning and comparing us, then what am I to do? So now production gold is finding this Kiki, asking her to be on the show, knowing that her and Tisa are at odds and not in a good space. So listen, again, reality TV go. On the flip side, Kiki, this is your cousin. I personally probably wouldn't have did it because no matter how I feel about my cousin, I'm not going to be seen on screen dogging my own cousin. But hey, maybe Kiki needed the money, so she's doing what she has to do. So Ms. Wanda goes and she talks to Kiki, and they go back and forth and they get into it. And Ms. Wanda reminds her, which I'm sure Kiki already knows, that if you have a problem with my daughter, you got a problem with me. Well, guys, listen, I am waiting to see how this whole thing is going to resolve itself between Kiki, Tisa, and Ms. Wanda. I will say this, the previews that they showed for the upcoming episodes is going to be wild. Now listen, it's breaking my heart to know, even though I felt that all the rumors about Marcel and his infidelity was true, I think I went into Tisa mode. I think she jumped through the screen and she came into me, and I started to, I guess not believe, or I just blacked it out my mind that this could be so. But unfortunately, we're going to see in some upcoming episodes that she has to question him about a situation, and he's sitting in the car like pretty much saying it was so. I do not like to see the demise of a family. I really think, to the best of any family's ability and any person's ability, that when a family can stay together and the children get to be raised with mommy and daddy and the extended family, the aunties, the uncles, and grandma and grandpa, I think it's the best thing. They have a beautiful family, and I'm just like, come on, Marcel, come on, Maurice, come on, Martel. And for all of these reality shows, I don't care which one it is, the husbands on these shows, they really have to be so disciplined, have really great morals. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you get on that TV, first of all, women go after men, period, right? They don't care if they're married or not. But when you're on reality TV, I think regardless of what you look like and who you are, the women are in your DMs and they're coming out the woodworks, and everywhere they go, these women are after you, and you got to be strong to say no, 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 no. Married to Medicine, remember, who was it? Dr. Jackie's husband fell victim to the shenanigans. I want to say, what is her name? She ended up her name slipped my mind, but her another one of them on there, their husband. Oh, Dr. Jackie. What is her name? Two of the doctors on there, I think, their husbands fell to victims to these DMs and these people. Like all of these shows, the women are coming for the men and the men are falling for the okie doke. Anyway, guys, listen, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. How are you feeling about Tiffany? Okay. How are you feeling about Stormi? How are you feeling about Kimmie not really saying what she really wanted to say to Melanie? What do you think about Tisa and Marcel? I hope it isn't so. But listen, guys, chat with me. I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.